There's some sick ass uniforms, man. I can't see it. Ooh, that color rush. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Yeah. Are you doing 5-10 what? Oh. So what are we doing? 5-10 or what? What are we doing? Doing me a favor. How generous of you. Never.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. Youngway Koo set to do the honors, and we are underway from Atlanta.
I got it closed for us.
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Huh? I do. Dude I used to be stationed with. Yeah, it's dude I used to be stationed with. Yep. Yes, I do.
They start the drive with Cooks. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Cousins to throw it. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And out across midfield down to the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I wouldn't know.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Well, I was wondering about that clear shot I had right on his fucking head, and he didn't go down. But hey, you know, over here trying to tackle Shaq over here.
1st and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota at their own 25-yard line.
It is.
They'll run with a former Viking, Cordero Patterson.
Right, they sent him over there at like beginning of the offseason.
1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is,
this will be his resurgence right here.
Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
I got you.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. 3rd down, here's Patterson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Already with this bullshit.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go. It's Patterson.
Fucking cheap faggot.
Get the first before he's taken down
I know.
at the 36.
Thought you did.
We're all still valiantly searching.
Stay on your feet next time.
So-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Decided to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah.
So
Your side of the
that
field,
shit.
this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics,
Nah, it's just lame.
everyone else, be
It reeks
He's
of desperation.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll run with Patterson. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
On play action, Mariota. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he is out of bounds.
Yeah, Kyle. Yeah, Kyle.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. We know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles, and there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
That's what he is.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Not one, but 2 players.
Once more,
Hell
they
yeah.
turn to Patterson. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Oh, boy. Boy.
Here's Mariota.
Of course. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to fucking. As soon as I did it, I knew that was going to fucking happen. I already know.
Strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Mariota is off, and on comes it.
Damn, bitch!
And this is going to be no good.
Oh, my
he
God,
misses
bro.
it off to the left. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
No, only if I was set up to make it would they have let you call a timeout.
1st and 10 way up at the 37. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef.
Don't worry, they'll let you pick up 30 with this next one right here.
If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They go play action. Cousins. He'll buy some time right. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta. A 55-yard punt that time with a return of about 14. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one. Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Patterson running between the tackles. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Patterson again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Who got the ball first? Was it me or you? Do not remember.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's the fullback now. It's Keith Smith. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes
and all the places he runs, he bounces it outside. When I have 3 guys right in front of me to block.
Timeouts.
Jesus
Christ, head to the
fucking
sideline and talk over what to do next.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Mariota being chased out left. It's Edwards again. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
From the red zone now, Mariota sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with
that thumb ready for Tomlinson. Look at him. Got that thumb ready to work.
They'll run with Patterson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What is going on with my kicking? Fucking piece of trash. Oh, my God, you shaky little fucker.
Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration
the
after
fuck,
the
man?
PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
A first down throw for Cousins.
There you go. There you go.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cousins now.
Oh my God. All 3 of these motherfuckers go for the ball? Was that really necessary? I mean, really, was it fucking necessary for all 3 of them to go for the ball? Jesus H fucking Christ.
And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first.
He's about to end up like Tampa Bay, everybody running around in the field. The fuck, man?
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Cousins. incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Going with a dime look on defense.
Probably better than he didn't.
Backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
I mean, you don't have any timeouts, so again, like I said, it's probably best that you didn't catch that.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Play action now. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half.
Now the guy caught the ball and knocked it out of his hand. Look at that shit. Damn.
Running for it. Here's Cook. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the 3rd quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal...
Come on, Patterson, get off that!
That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Again, Patterson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Running left, here's Patterson. They find some open field here. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 75 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys.
Oh, man. Dwight got him a little sag, a little tackle. Look at Dwight. Look at Dwight.
Worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The computer trying to get a little action in there. Look at him.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let me know in what world Hicks is gonna catch Cordarrelle Patterson. Good, yeah. Yeah. Because that'll happen.
Straight ahead, Patterson. And he's able to pick up the first down.
The fuck out of here. And on top of that, was already moving at that damn top flight of the world speed.
Has been power running They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Out of the gun, a run with Patterson. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Yeah, oh, what? Oh, my God.
Good effort there. Trying to
It's
take
dropped
a
that.
shot, but it's 3rd down.
How, Pitts? How?
Because that's one of the better tight ends
How?
around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little
And
credit
he
to
had-
the
he had the
defense
catch
for
right
forcing that
there.
incompletion.
Play action now. Mariota. And that will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a
Well,
nice
I
drive.
fucking took the left stick and pushed that shit all the way right. That was probably part of the problem right there.
Never gave up as they gave
But
up
I
a
had
few
to, or else you would have picked that
yards.
shit off. I had
They
to
came
fucking
down that
lead
play,
him.
deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Oh my God, dude, I just missed this again. Oh my God.
Oh, nope, never had
Oh
a
my
chance.
God.
Well to the right,
I
no
cannot
good.
kick tonight. I
And
cannot
that'll
kick
keep
with this dude for
a
some reason.
one-point game. Well,
Wow,
first game,
man.
second
Wow,
half, you
wow.
obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like
Yeah,
this
he
when you
definitely
know
can.
points are hard to
So I
come
don't know
by.
what the fucking
That was
problem
one
is.
of their best opportunities so far. And they
Wow,
come away with
dude.
nothing.
Wow,
They'll
that
work
fucked me
this
right there.
one to
That
about
really
the
fucked me.
38. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the
Wow.
downsides of
That's
blitzing
wild.
during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your game.
I've left about, what, 5, 6 points on the table so far with all these missed kicks?
Second down, they go right back to Cook.
This is how you lose games right here, doing
He'll be
shit like
brought
that.
down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup,
And
and
be able
that's
to
a
keep getting
first down.
every chance in the world
They
to
certainly
keep
have to
getting
give a
points.
little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace.
Man.
This is ball control football.
Y'all doing?
Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Cousins on first down. They'll roll him out right. Throw caught there by Osborne. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2nd and 2. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 74 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
From the red zone now, Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they've got this down to about
Why
the
is there 10
12-yard
guys
line.
on top of him right now?
On second down, Cook. Into the end zone, touchdown, Minnesota.
What?
Cook.
What?
12-yard touchdown run.
Wow.
And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage.
I had a fucking hit on him, I know. I don't know if that was me over pursuing or what, but wow.
And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL,
look at Patty break some tackles.
League, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their
Patty breaking a tackle.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Or running with a purpose.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play action. Mariota. Oh, Ridley has it. What a catch.
The gambler.
Bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That's about my 3rd or 4th pass. I done a little run, throw on the run like that. Mariota put it on him. Put it on him, Mariota. Boom, 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 boom.
But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Off the play fake, Mariota.
Damn. See, that's why you gotta catch that shit. You cannot let the computer try to catch that shit. He ain't gonna catch it. He ain't gonna catch it. He watched it go right over his fucking head. What a bum. What a bum.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A handoff for Patterson.
Damn, they close that bitch up.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. To throw is Mariota.
Damn, bitch!
Almost intercepted.
Oh, my God. Come on.
Their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking
he should be tied up right now at the very least.
Fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah,
well, Pitt should have came off that shit and caught it.
Confident about picking it up there. Hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position.
I damn sure thought I was gonna catch that shit after. Man, damn. Come on. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they gave it to me, though. It wouldn't surprise me a damn bit.
Now to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offensive formation.
Come on, what
Obviously,
the
the
fuck?
4-minute offense applies.
Fellas, god damn, come on.
4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those 1st downs, keep possession of the football.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Cook again. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
It feels cheap, doesn't it, when that happens?
Offensively, good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now.
Thought you was going to the promised land.
Because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section.
Little goddamn shoestring shit.
To bleed down the clock and take care of the football. Right now, they're executing really well.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 125 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And for one of the first times
knock the stuffing out of him. Knock the stuffing out of him.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight.
Come on! Ah, shit.
Here come the
damn.
flags.
Smack the hell out of my damn phone. I didn't even see that shit right. God damn, that shit hurt.
In the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Son of a bitch right now.
Here's Madison running left.
Really? Really? Okay, guys, let's go ahead. I mean, I don't understand that, but all right.
Vikings. Alexander Madison from 17 yards out. And the Vikings are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
First of all, bitch, crank these nuts. That's what you do.
And a fair catch signaled for.
I don't give a goddamn. Trust me, next game, it ain't. Next game I'm winning that for sure. Not even gonna worry about it.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons
enjoy this one.
At the line. And
get your money back tonight. And
it's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
The Falcons on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. Mariota to throw it.
Right. Right.
Excellent coverage there on third down.
Yep. We've come to the point now we have no choice, fellas. So
he did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Damn, Drake, you slow-ass faggot? What the fuck?
Inside the 35. The time to pull out the
fucking receiver catch and run. Motherfucker can't get more than damn 10 yards. The fuck? Look how slow this dude's running. Slow-ass bastard. Look at this shit. I gotta run out of bounds like I'm a fucking tight end or some shit.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
Mariota's throw taken in by Edwards.
The dude won't drop that shit, but he'll drop the shit where he's got. I don't know. They hold on the fucking catches that they shouldn't, and they drop the ones that they should. Hey, get out of here, bruh. Get out of here.
Mariota. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16. To throw, Mariota. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2nd and 3 from the 9. Now Mariota. Forced out to his left. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a first down.
Yeah, bitch, but I'm not gonna jump right into you and give you the fucking ball back, idiot. Fuck you think I was gonna do that shit for?
Doing there. They're gonna wind up holding him at the 2. Now the Falcons gonna use one of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in.
You don't get to dance. Go back to the huddle. You guys don't get to do anything special.
All of a sudden, here in the final minute,
You don't deserve specials for winners, not fucking losers like you idiots.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it.
Look at this shit. Come on, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like.
Come on, fellas.
Yeah, you know, it
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Come on.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do.
What happened?
They should change anything.
Oh, come on, dude. Come on. You cocksucking faggot. Come on, man. Fuck.
Take full
Come on.
charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Gonna call multiple plays and go over
You
different
better pick man up 3
situations
deep,
and
you hoe ass
scenarios
bitch.
to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's
I said make sure you run contain too.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Can I get an interference or nothing? No.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. These are the spots this stage of the game where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender,
You a top-notch hoe. You know that?
Extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down.
Of course. Well, I hate this fucking bullshit ass game. You don't catch anything. I shouldn't have to go secure catch every time. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I should.
And the Vikings, they have the football now.
Well, it's nothing to do with your skill level. It's simply how the game is made. Like that doesn't have shit to do with me.
Here's the run with Cook. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Kick your field goal.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Come on. There you go.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th
I know.
quarter. This is when
Make it look
coaches
better.
that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little
I see your
easier
punk
on the
ass tomorrow
sideline.
night.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your
Actually, I still got time. I can go to the gym. I ain't playing this fat ass no more. He can go to hell.
Just eat up that clock. And if
That game was mine right there. That game was mine. I get his ass tomorrow night though.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that.
No turnovers. Just shitty play by me. Mistakes, some things, missed kicks, that type of shit.
But today, neither side made that mistake.
Giving up a few big plays.
A very entertaining game throughout.
Well, that was actually good though.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew.
Yeah, I was hurting his ass on the ground, though.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.
All right, well, that's it for me. I'm going to go hit the gym, be on tomorrow night, beat his ass.